Okay, I may not stay long. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. Dude, where? Oh, there it is. I was about to say. Wanna be wanted. Wanna be loved. Actually, you know what? Okay, let me see. Let's try this one. I like this. Okay. Hello, Teach. Hey. Hey, Ari, what's going on? Hey, everyone. Oh, wait, I forgot to put on the thing. My bad. Okay, Discord. Let's see. It was Caster Labs. I forgot to put these on. My bad. I was trying to get back on as fast as possible. Okay, there. So we put it there. Yeah. What are you drawing? We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna do studies real quick, and then we'll go back doing the perspective work I was supposed to be doing. I use the molding method for this, so we can do this pretty fast. So I'm gonna. Okay, let me see. I just want to say thank you for always having almost daily stream no matter what happens, because at the moment you sound pretty exhausted, so I wanted to say thank you. No problem, dude. You know, it's just a long day. It's been a long day. Hey, Jasmine, what's going on? Hold on, guys. Let me send the... Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna send the text, speak to text in my ear. Should be headphones, speakers. Is it off? Oh, it was off. Okay. It'll come back on. All right. Okay, like that, and then put it there. Now we're going to use this as our map and or base for right now. You know what? Let's make it a bit more wider and then make it look better, because I like to draw and I like anime and as well. However, people make fun of me for it. Well, they're not real fans. They're usually assholes, or people who are just really jealous that you can do it. So just keep doing what you're doing, and then one day you might be the greatest artist we have ever seen. Okay, can you write my name? Can you write my name? Why? No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. Let me see. Let me see here. I'm gonna put back on the music in 2 seconds. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me see there. Okay, TikTok, goes to the headphones. Where's my headphones? Where's my headphones? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it goes to here, and then this also goes to default. Okay, that should work. Just make sure everything's in there. Okay. Okay, it's working. Okay, I love anime too and drawing. Cool. What happened to freedom of religion and constitution and the Geneva Covenant? And why are you bringing that in here? That's not important. Okay, because I draw. Let's just keep practicing over there, Gray. Keep practicing. No, we're not. Please, bro, do not bring that in here. We already know what's going on in the world right now with that. Please do not bring that in here. That's not for here. Please don't. Okay, bro, it's better than me drawing. No, I just started. We just started. We're doing practice right now. We got this. Then we're gonna make this into a base. As I'm making it into the base, we're going to put like this, like that. Put the arms here, right here, right, and then we're going to put here, and then we're gonna put this about here. All right. So right now we don't have to worry about too much on. Let me see, we don't have to worry too much about the overall placement of things. Let's see. We're doing some action poses real quick, and then I have to go do some perspective work. I don't know what the fuck, you're just saying the same thing over and over. Like, what the fuck? People are stupid. Okay, let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna turn that down. And I'm going to make a head here. Right there. Right? Let me see. Okay, and then we're gonna make the shoulder. We're gonna work this as a form of base. Right there. We're doing an action pose. Okay, the arms about here. I think the arms are a little too elongated, but we'll fix that. Let me see, a little bit more. Like that. And then the chest will be about here. And then let me see. I'm just working on a quick gesture drawings. Real quick. His head is shouldn't be that small, should be bigger. More closer. Let me see. Let's see, like that. That's looking a little weird. The arm is a little bit too off, so we're gonna grab the head. Put it about here, make it a bit bigger. There we go. Grab this, make it a bit smaller, but not too big either. Put it about here. And then put the back of the calf here. Let me see what is, no offense. Okay, we put the foot about there. Okay. And now the leg is gonna be out more. The foot will be here. Thank you. Put the hand about here. Oh, actually, let's put a little more beef on that arm. It's a little off, so we're gonna curve it like this. And your reunion. Thank you. Okay. I Appreciate it. Let's see here. Fix the chest, has to be more like here. Head low. Okay, I can change, you know what? I'm gonna change the placement of the arms. I'm gonna change that. I don't really need them to be bending that way. What I can do is push them more further back. Give it more of a better effect. Like this. Make the hand like that. Like this. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now we put the neck about here. So we can see the neck. Shoulder's a little bit too broad, so we're gonna fix that a little bit. Okay, as I go. So looking a lot better. These pretty massive. Yeah, make sure that weight is there. Oh, guys, sorry about that. It seems so far away. Let me get closer for you guys. Sorry about that, YouTube. I got you guys. Hope that's look better. There we go. Oop. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to make this a little bit more skinnier, and this particular shouldn't be that broad, given that it's receding about here. There we go. Now the leg, the back. This is supposed to be the back, but we made it too broad, so we need to fix that. So we're gonna make this. There we go. Now connect this like so. Make sure there's a distinction between that and the arm. Lock them in together. Make sure that the arm, we can see that thumb. Like there. Put the hand out there. There we go. That looks a lot better. Hey Jax, what's going on, bro? Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to ask you where I'll place the chest placement on the pose I sent you. I know it's me, but I know I have to do an indication to show there is one. No, not anime. I'm just doing gesture practice right now, and then I have to go do perspective work. Trying to understand perspective better, so I can teach it to my students alongside composition. So I'm gonna put this. So we got our drawing for doing the molding method. For those who don't know what the molding method is, you guys just watch me do it. I pretty much make a silhouette, and then when I feel good with the silhouette feeling kind of good, I make a character out of it. Good. Work on them perspectives. It is the drawing behind the. It is the molding method. I make a silhouette, and then I draw on top of the silhouette as a form of, like a base or a form of mapping. So we're gonna do another one, something more of a up top. We're gonna do a perspective one where the character is being seen from up top. So that means if the character is looking from up top, the horizon line will be at the bottom, because everything is the flip of a dime. When you're ever looking at your character from up to their heads, you're usually looking at them from a bottom horizon. So what that means is I'm going to draw, so I can put a line here, and then I'm going to make a head, because it's gonna fall in. Hello X, what's going on? I'm gonna curve it like this. Hey, thank you for remembering me. I appreciate it. Should I have? Hey, Bri, what's going on, bud? Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude. me see. Oh, what's up? Hey, Mackenzie, what's going on? I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day too, Bri. Whoa. Whoa. Thing dropped. Sorry about that. I may have to tie that more closely. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So, oh, hey, stop it. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just tie this better so I can be more, so you guys don't fall off every 5 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Let me tie this real quick. Okay. No problem, bud. You're my best mods. I gotta make sure you're asked about. Let's see here. It's always a delight. Pretty good, pretty good. Kind of saddened what happened to Kirk. Given what's happened just recently, just a couple hours ago or so. It's kind of sad what happened to him. He didn't deserve it for what happened to him. But, you know, things are just getting crazy as time goes by. I've gotten hooked on channel Watch Mojo from watching reactions. Yeah, we'll be doing reactions a little bit. I got you. Thank you. So we're going to put the chest up more closely because we're going to make him look more intimidating. Okay, so I'm going to curve it like this. And then, let me see. The moldy methane is a pretty easy thing to do. You post. You have to post. And know your audience. You just don't make random drawings. You have to be mindful of what you're drawing. So like if you're a person who draws like a bunch of like say mecha stuff, you stick with mecha drawings and do a bunch of mecha drawings. That makes sense, right? You don't make a mecha drawing, then you draw a hot dog, and then you draw like a NSFW. Then you draw what do you call it? You don't draw like fan art next. You gotta be consistent in what you're drawing or have an idea what you're drawing. So that's what you can post about. So like here, and then the leg is about here. So you have to just know your audience pretty much. Okay, the legs are about here. I'm gonna grab this a little bit more, and then the legs will foreshorten to here. Okay, we're gonna fix some areas. We don't have to worry about being accurate on the first try. We just have to get the idea out, and then we can make sense as it goes, or so. So that's pretty much what that is. Let me see, and then right here, and then put the arm legs about here, and then hello Clipsy, what's going on? I hope you're having an awesome day. Right here, the legs about here. Let's see. Watch your emotions. Okay. Hello. I hope you're having an awesome day. Okay, now it looks kind of wonky. That's okay. We'll make sense of it and do some foreshortening a little bit. I'm gonna make some changes here and there. Don't worry, it's gonna look a little wonk. That's okay. That's normal. And then we'll make it look much more professional as we go. We just want to make sense of what we're trying to do here. We're still like that. Okay, and the foot goes like this. The ceiling. Okay. Alright, and then put the kneecaps in here. And then... Hello, Berta, what's going on, dude? I hope you have an awesome day. Hey. What's up, Foxy? Okay. Oh, the legs, the arms. Okay, right there. Alright, so I'm gonna connect that. Make these legs a little more beefy than it's supposed to. I don't think they should be that wide, but we'll make sense of it as we go. me see here, and then let's bend it back a little bit, about there. Okay. And then what we'll do is put the arms about here. Put the fist about here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Thank you. You can do it. I know you can do it. I have faith that most of you can do this. Most of you can do it. If I can do it, you guys definitely can do it. Just takes a little practice, a little bit of failure, but then again, you'll make it. Don't be discouraged. It's not as scary as you think. And if you're still not convinced, you can watch my tutorials and I give you guys like the tips and tricks on what you need to do. As a character designer, I have to move fast, and concept art, I have to move pretty fast and pull something out. So you can do it. Anyone can do this. I'm not no one special. I'm just a dude. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a little you lonely human. Okay, like that. The stomach is like here. I think I put a little bit too emphasis on here, so I'm gonna bring that. Nothing is forever. Oh, the exception. Okay, let me see. Okay, now the back here is a little off, so we're gonna add about here. And then the head needs to be a little bit smaller because it's way too big, because there's a distance here. And there we go. And a bit smaller. There we go. And then we're gonna make the neck a little bit more stretched out because the neck's supposed to stretch out a little bit like this. Right. You can see A, so you can see your name. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, put the fist about here, and then we're going to foreshorten that fist about here, I would say. Okay, and then make it a little bit more easier to see it. Okay, there we go. Hello, Scribs. What's going on? What's going on, Scribbles? I'm doing gesture work. Let me see here. I think here needs to wrap around a little bit more. The legs need to be a little more widened. Okay. Up there, the muscle comes in here. Okay. I still feel like some parts are a little compact. Let me see here. It looks like Raph and Leo. Bro is jacked. He's pretty jacked. But I gotta fix some areas that doesn't look really quite right. So it feels more natural. It looks a little too stiff. So we need to fix that. So it's mainly around here, the crotch area, ironically. So I need to fix that part. So I'm gonna fix this particular part. And then this part is too outwards, so we need to fix those areas. Okay, let me make this a little smaller. There we go. I should use the molding method, it would have been faster, but I don't want to rely on it too much. Sometimes you need to do it visually on your own. Build that confidence. Come on, wrap around like it's wrapping around like that, and then I'm doing gesture work. I'm not drawing anyone. Hello, how are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. These wires out that way. Okay, so I'm gonna put some. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna clean him up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Just practice. Not really. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I know of it, but I don't really watch it. The only time I was like the closest thing of being a fan of Star Wars is when it was playing on Cartoon Network with the Clone Wars. The animated ones with, I think I only had like 8 episodes. It was super short, but it deserved more. To be honest, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I'm pretty sure most Star Wars fans would actually like, I don't know, agree that was a very great Star Wars show to watch. I think it was better than the Clone Wars that was playing. Well, was it Clone Wars? The Clone Wars version of Disney. I like the Cartoon Network version. It was more like a Samurai Jack version of like Star Wars. It was like if you take Samurai Jack and put Star Wars in it, it has the tone of like Samurai Jack but Star Wars. Because the same person who made Samurai Jack was the same person who directed that version of Star Wars at the time. Which needs more praise than ever. I want him to float. I don't want him standing, I want him floating like he's floating. So how to do that, I'm gonna fix the feet. So I'm gonna grab the feet and I'm gonna have him like about here, like he's floating. Hey Susie, what's going on, hon? I hope you're having an awesome day. My those eyes like fire. Is anyone talking on YouTube? Ooh, you draw creepy stuff, huh? Question, when you... Like, I want to ask a question, like, when you draw creepy stuff, like haunting, ghostly, you know, death and all that stuff, do you get, like, any, like, blowback from other people? By any chance, like, do you get, like, harassed or annoyed? Or, like, not annoyed, but, like, they try to heckle you for, like, why are you drawing this? Type stuff. Heyo. I'm pretty sure you probably do. Mandalorian. Let's see here. Let's put some shading there to give it more depth. Let me see here. There you go. Now we're gonna clean up in those areas so it can, so the shading can really stand out. I'm going to, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna clean this shading right here, so the chest can really stand out. Yes, we did. Sadly, he lost his life. It was sad. Rest in peace to him and the family. Oh, Oni man. Oni man. I'm gonna fix this back and everything. I didn't like how it was looking at the time. I'm gonna erase some parts here so it indicates where the arms are more distinctively. Now this part here needs to be not so far in the back here, so this part has to be here, right? Clean this up. Let's fix this up a little bit. Okay. But yeah, rest in peace to Kirk. Okay, put some shade here. There we go. And then we're going to get the stomach and we're going to shade up here. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the likes over there on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now the arm is a little too outwards. We need to, actually no, the arms are too short. So we need to grab the arms. They need to be more extended. Like that. Let me see here. Okay. And right here, where the crotch ends, the wrist begins. A lot of people don't know this, but the wrist, the start of the wrist is where the crotch ends. Right there. So that's how I know if the arms are too short or too long, especially if it's like right out the side of the character. So where the wrist begins, the crotch ends. So that's how you know if your arms are too long or too short. Like that's how you can tell. For those who are having a hard time drawing arms. Let's see about here. About here. Yeah, Bri. Bri's always like, let's go, Bri. Let's go. Okay, so like here and then there we go. The leg is a little too wide. I want the legs a little bit more. I think the legs are too wide, and I gotta get rid of this foot. It's distracting. So we need to make the legs a little bit more here. I practice every single day. And I practice for like an hour. Usually I'm streaming my practice. But usually when I'm streaming my practice, I'm usually doing the boring stuff. Laters. I'm usually practicing, but like when I practice, I'm usually streaming. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. Mostly you guys are watching my practice. And I'm usually doing the boring stuff. So it is what it is. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you. If you want to see me draw on paper, just go look at my shorts. Okay, let me see. Like here. Is it? Let's go. Thank you, Mikey. Yo. Thank you, Mike. All right, so let's see. Then make the legs a little bit more. Oh, sorry. Okay. And I can put a cape on him if I want to. I can do like this if I really want to, or make him wear a cape. And then the thing about capes is you can make it as dynamic as you want, as long as it's going back to the original place it's being used. You can make it into like a there we go. Okay. And from all this, I use the horizon line. Our horizon line is here. This line here indicates where we're looking, because if I put it here, right there, like that. Oh, wait, maybe let's give him some personality with this arm. Hold on. I just thought of it. Let's give him some personality. So I'm going to grab his arm, and I'm going to put it like this. And then I'm going to draw this part, and then put his arm like that. So he looks like he's like looking down on everyone. Like this. Like this. There we go. There we go. Yep, they're always so fun. Hello. No more pockets. Nope, this one don't come with pockets. Like that. And I'm going to push this a little bit more. Just like that. Just to make it a bit more clean up. Okay. I haven't heard this song in ages. What the fuck? Alright, pretty good. Yeah. Since I was 6, I'm 30 now, as a character designer, concept artist, and teacher, and content creator, and coder and training. Think of that. Okay. Now we do the next one. Too late. Calling the beast. Another bait. Let me see. Yeah, just like pockets, probably like somewhere like here. Utility belt. We could give him like a utility belt or something like this, and then you can just get him pockets right here. Like utility belt. Like there. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. No one. We're just doing work. Oh, what? Yeah, I can draw Android, but I'm not doing that for free. You gotta pay for that one. Let me see. Now we're gonna do a brooding one. So brooding. I guess you can say, bro. Alright, let's put this here. Get rid of that. Okay. She's the biggest, and you're the best. Oop. She's a beast. She's a beast. Beast. Legs are thinking a little bit too high. The beast. I'm here again. Hey, Deaths, what's going on? Hey, Deathstroke, what's going on, bro? I didn't see you there. Sorry about. I keep forgetting that Instagram doesn't have a thing in my ear, so I can keep up with them. Sorry about that. Okay, I can see it's going to be good. Yeah, we're just doing a brooding one. This one's from Spider-Man. 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 So if I can get it right. Spider-Man. Okay, let's put this one. Okay. Like that. The neck is a little too high up, so we're gonna grab the head. We're gonna make it a bit bigger. We're gonna put it about down and out like this. There we go. And then we're gonna connect that about here. Okay. Shoulder's gonna be up here. The back is gonna protrude a little bit out here as it goes in, down to the butt, her glutes, and then up to the leg, and then let me fix the music. I'm sorry about that, guys. Where's the music go? Hey, music, where you go, bro? Don't do this to me, bro. You can't be making me look bad in front of the wizards. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Is that it? The fuck? Where's... Okay. No. That is definitely not it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That is definitely not it.
So it was...
That's definitely not it. Where is it? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Found it. Sorry about that. I hate when it does that. Okay, back to work. Back to work. Sorry, got distracted. Okay. Oh, it's singing a bunch of sounds. Hold on. It's not reading you guys stuff in my ear. Sorry about that. Yes, Mike is correct. Yeah, it's what I do. It's part of my job. Hey, Jackson. Oh yeah, super chat is also an option. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Yes, we have Discord, and it's in the what do you call it? The descriptions. Hello. Sorry, you gotta pay for that. Sorry, I don't do free requests. You gotta pay for that. I don't do it for free. You gotta pay. Sorry. The link's in the bottom. It's in the description. If you want me to draw your character or do a character design of your character, or a redesign of your character, I am a character designer, so. Fire. I'm gonna let it burn, burn, burn. I'm gonna let it. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna clean him up a little bit. I should have used the molding method. $200 trillion. It's not that expensive actually to hire me for work. I don't think so. I think it's pretty reasonable. I think my prices are pretty reasonable. I don't think it's that expensive. Yeah, but when you send a gift from TikTok or Super Chat, you have to look at the menu. So be very aware of that. So just saying the lowest gift may not get you what you want. Someone did that earlier. Susie did that. She dropped what, $10? Was it $10? It was $10. Yeah, it was $10, and she got a Kinger drawing, traditionally. But I was meaning to send that picture to her. I wonder if she's still in here, because I think she was in here just earlier. I forgot to ask her. I have to send it to her if she wants it. I'll send her the picture of the Kinger drawing. Traditional drawing of Kinger from Amazing Digital Circus or all that stuff. And we got the fire. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to do your request then. No, I'm sorry, bro. It won't be fair to the others. Sorry, bro. I can't do that. It's not fair to the people who actually paid, like Susie did. Okay, shit. Okay. Okay, now the neck is about here. Okay, let me see. Like right here. Clips to your paint. I don't know if no one's been talking. Right, can you say hello real quick on TikTok? Just make sure it's working. I don't know if anyone's been talking. Remember me. Way back. Okay, it's working. Thanks, bud. I just guess it's just TikTok. TikTok's a weird place to get streamed now. It's weird. It used to be just like instantly as I'm on, people be in here, but now it's just kind of weird since every algorithm change. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Clips to paint is what I use as my go-to place when I'm doing illustrations. But when I'm not doing digital work, I'm doing traditional work. If I'm not doing traditional work, I'm playing game. What in the world? Where in the world do you? It's the only one I use. I don't use anything. I don't use Photoshop. I've never used Photoshop to draw. I did use Photoshop to make thumbnails back in the day when I first started doing YouTube. Like way back in like 2012, 2013. But that's as far as it went. I never did any drawing on Photoshop, and I'm kind of glad I never stuck to Photoshop, because if I did, I would have been someone in the hole, because it's expensive to have Photoshop now. Okay, for here, the arms here. The leg has to be more protruding out. What I'm saying. Yeah, which is annoying. There's Krita, and I think there's Paint Tool Sai. I noticed no one talks about it anymore. I don't know if they're on a subscription or whatever the fuck, but like, yeah, I kind of noticed that there's no one talks about Paint Tool Sky anymore. I'm not really sure what it is. Landslide, running at a landslide. I can't lie. Hello. And summer's hot. Way back, way back, way back, way back. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Oh, is this enemy from the Imagine Dragons? I'm assuming. From League of Legends? Arcane? Yep, I can tell. I can hear it. It's definitely what's gonna play next. Yep. Ah, okay. Thank you. I'll make sure there's a curve here. The head here is a little wonky, so we're gonna fix that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. Finally, a lot of people are actually wanting to watch me draw men. I never get people talking when I'm drawing men. Whenever I'm drawing women, I get a bunch of comments of all things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like your Aaron. I like your PFP. Cute. Okay, let's see. Ready? Okay, let's see here. Arms are a little bit higher here. There we go. Now, no problem. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. I really hope you redraw it very soon. I would love to see it. And it says your drawings are amazing. Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate it. Thank you for the nice words. Thank you. I'm trying over here. Just doing a quick. We're just doing quick practice, real quick, and then we're gonna do some perspective work like I was doing yesterday. We're trying to do some isotopic artwork. Isometric. Isometric artwork that I'm trying to do for video games and stuff, for like gotchas and stuff. Oh wait, the leg is in front. Oh, it's not leaning on it. It's behind it. Oh, my mistake. My bad. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to the reference you're using. Shit, I didn't even notice. My bad. Big mistake. My mistake. I could have got away with it though, but you know, I like to do my studies the way I do it. I be as close as possible what I'm trying to convey to the audience based on the reference I'm using. I'll show in a bit for those who are wondering what it looks like, because I know you guys are gonna ask what it looks like. Side head poses? You can send me a picture of what you mean by that. Oh, there, Ari. App suggestions? Oh, is that one? The one on the chair? On the chair? Oh, you don't need to send me that one then. So like, always make sure when you're drawing a head, the easiest thing about, you have to treat the head, you draw the circle, right? And then I usually just use a crosshair. You wrap it around, and remember, the wrapping around indicates where the head is looking. Like this. Or what? What's wrong? Okay, so, and then if I say I want to switch the head placement on this head right now, I can just go over here, erase that same crosshair, right? And then what I can do is I can, and then I can just do it like this, and then like this, or like if I'm drawing the head like that, or I can erase it again. Wherever the crosshair is where I follow it, right? I'm gonna erase it again. I'm gonna draw this again, and then I want to move it this way. Like that, right? I don't know what this song is. Okay, like this, and then erase this part. I can keep moving the head as I go. No. The only thing I can think of is Clip Studio. I can only think of Clip Studio Paint. If you're talking about drawing, if you're talking about app references for like app references, I'll say Pinterest. If you're talking about, if you're looking for references, I'll say Pinterest. That's where I go to mainly. So you can get away with a lot of it. Or if you put a circle here, if you want a character looking like ups, if you want them to look up, you make it the head like this, and you put the crosshair more upwards like this, and then all you have to do, like here, hold on, It's usually mainly where you put the crosshair and where the ears are. Remember that. It's where you put the ears. So if you draw a head like this, right here, like that, and then you put the ears here, it's pretty neutral, right? But if I draw the ears downwards like this, oop, not that down, like downwards like this and like this, that means the crosshair goes up, right? Everything's a teeter-totter. Thank you. Like that. Now the character looks like they're looking more upwards because the ears are more low. Now if you want the characters to look up, look down, it's the same thing. So I'm going to erase this head. I draw the head. The crosshair will go down more lower, and the ears will go up. It'll be over the crosshair. And then we are seeing more of the head. That means we see less of the neck. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this down a little bit because Instagram's being a bitch. Okay, there we go. So that's how you get away with doing head shapes and head placements. So always remember one thing. Check out my YouTube channel. I give a lot of tips on that. I have tutorials. So if the crosshair is up and curving, to make your character, the ears are down. If the character is looking down, the crosshair is curved over the ears is up. So remember that. That's how you know. And then when you draw the head neutrally, the ears are the same as the crosshair. That's how you know. Now if you want them curving their head, that's where you have to do a little bit of finessing. So you have to curve this way, but this time it's not about where this is placed. It's more where how slant the vertical line is, and how close and how far away the cheeks are. So this cheek is receding as this cheek is going more further out. So it indicates that it is a form of curve. So that's how you know. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we know. You get a 3/4 quarter placement. Thank you. So if you're drawing the neck, it really depends on where the head is being placed. So like if I'm drawing a character from like this shoulder, like that. Now the ears are here, so we're looking from the character from an up-down side angle. You see how that works? We see the shoulder. The indication that we're looking from behind is because we see the ears here, less of the eyes here, more of the chin, the back of the head is here. So that's how it works. So it's kind of like that. All right, any more tips that has to come? Yeah. Any more tips, you have to go to my YouTube channel or become a student. If you're a student, then you can ask whatever question. If you're not a student, I can't ask you. No problem. Thank you. But anyone can draw like this. It's not like it's so like hard. It's hard, but it's something you have to practice to do. You know? That's how it is. Oh, in the zone. Yep. there's one for hands. But it's really old, so I have to redo the video again. Sorry, I can't do that. I don't do that on stream, though. For the obvious reasons, because shit goes left real fast. Okay, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. I never really draw in Discord. Yay, let's go. With those 50 likes, let's go, bro. Let me see here. Alright, so... I don't think so. Like, when you say scary, you mean like grotesque stuff? Or are you talking about just like the theme of scary? Because I've done that before. Like Halloween stuff. There we go. So, okay. So there we go. Okay. So yeah, we got. So the problem with this drawing is that we need to put a little more. See, so what Peter's doing is that you see the live action students. You see this, the live actions curve this way, right? I explained this to Ari just today. Because there's more curve here, the arms are protruding more out. So like the hunching is here, the arms go out more further. Curve out. There's always a teeter-totter. So like for instance, if a character is like bending their side one way, the other way stretches. So like if I were to draw a character and their side is like this, if they're trying to curve their arm, their legs or whatever, like this. Like say her leg is going up like this. I drew a girl's leg like this. This side will be pinching, right? It'll be pinching as this. I don't think so. There's some issues with it we gotta address, but I'll get that to a second. So when I'm drawing like a girl here, see how her side is like more stretched out here, but this side is pinching? Because that indicates there's a form of a teeter-totter that happens. So every action is a reaction. So that's how that works. Everything has a form of reaction to everything. Let me see. Unless it's super neutral. Anyway, the issue with the drawing, with my drawing, from the reference. Let's go back up. So Peter's curved like this, right? His arm is more upwards. Mine is more too low. So we need to bring more. Yeah, squash and stretch. There you go, Brian. See, you got it right. Squash and stretch. Wow, nice drawings. Thank you, 07. I appreciate it. The arm's a little bit more upward. Right there. Oh, this looks like it's protruding too hard. We have to make it look more natural. So we're going to open the arm a little bit more. Just a little bit. All right. And okay, the arm, the leg is too pushed in. See how we see more of the side of the leg and the buttocks from right here? So the leg is here. No, I do traditional art. No, I do traditional and digital. Can you give yourself tips? I have a YouTube channel. You can go check that out, 07. And I give tips. I'm just doing a little bit of tips right now, and then I have to go do some perspective work. I have to get that out of the way. It's part of my animation training. I gotta learn perspective. I think there's two things I really lack when it comes to animation: perspective and consistency of the lines. Once we get that down, then I can start doing animation. And I can use that for my VTubing models when I'm doing any form of like animations or anything that's needed, so I can charge more. So we're gonna see if we can go through that time. So I'm gonna fix this part. I don't think you're gonna need any real drawing when it comes to the animation doing VTubing models, but just in case, if I need something custom made. So the leg is more outward this way. So we're gonna fix that. We all strive for that. Yes, you're right, Mike. Let's see here. You're not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna erase some more in here. Like that, right? And then what we're gonna do, let's go back. So I think the best thing is get this side here and show this muscle here. So the muscle's up here. So I'm gonna erase this part a little bit more, right? And then I'm gonna grab and thin out the line a little bit so it doesn't be too protruding. So we're gonna grab this. Let's look at a reference real quick. So it's here and then here. So it's like, hey, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Like that, and like that. And then we put a little bit more like that. And then, hold up, where are we looking at this one? So like this, curve it this way. Okay. Okay. And then the leg is a little bit more. Hold on. I forgot what anime is this from. No, it's from Panty and Stock. Now I remember now. I keep forgetting, like Jesus. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Okay. Can you give some tips? Okay. There we go. To agree. All right, there we go. It's not exactly a one-to-one. It's a bit flat, but I think if we just put some ellipse lines, like wrap it around here, it'll be a little bit more better, but not perfect. There we go. There we go. So we can put a ellipse line right there. I think that gives a little bit more 3D space to a degree. Now, what makes this still off is that the negative space is not 100% the same. So the negative space, for those who are wondering, is this triangle here. This piece, like where the mass is not taking any space. It's the inner spacings that's here, like this little like space here and this little space here. It doesn't match here. So that's where the problem's coming from. That's why you won't get it right, because as long as those things are not matching, you don't get those initial shapes in. You're always going to be constantly fighting with the reference. So that's something you should keep in mind. A lot of people don't realize what negative space is. It's something that could be a very valuable thing. So sadly, I can't stay on this. I gotta keep moving. Sadly, I want to keep going on to this, but I can't. Spider-Man always has great poses. Yes, if anyone wants to learn to do any form of posing or any insane posings, look at Spider-Man. He's the perfect dummy to use because he doesn't have any like he doesn't have any like, what's the right word? He doesn't have no protruding anything. His whole body is like one mannequin. So you can always keep that in mind. Let's use Spider-Man one last time. I'll use Spidey one last time. I don't mind. I don't like using the same character too much because I feel like it's too reliable one. Alright, so let's see. We gotta move on, sadly. I'm gonna use the molding method for this one. Okay. Okay, like that, and then we curve it. Yeah, you gotta practice. Practice. I have tutorials coming out soon, so don't worry. Oop. Hello. Nope, you gotta pay for that. I don't do free requests. I'm sorry. You can, when you say carbon method, what do you mean exactly? Because a lot of people rename those things just to make sure I'm answering that correctly. Some people say silhouette method, others say, I call it the molding. We're doing action poses real quick, and then I have to go do perspective work. So, you got, wait, so who asked the question? Is the molding method like the, molding method is like, so is it like, when you say carbon method, what do you mean exactly? So I know what you're talking about, because some people rename things. It might be on a different name. Let me see. Oh, same. Yeah, so we're pretty much doing the silhouette method where we make a silhouette of a character or a person or a thing. It could be a monster, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a person, it could be a weapon. I usually make my weapons using the molding method in most cases when I'm making weapons for for warriors or like villains and stuff. It's easier because you can make something out of a shape, because the shape is supposed to be like the initial idea. Thank you. And then we put here. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And then we put this here. I'm not technically friendly just to be fair, but right now we're just drawing dudes today. I'm just gotta be fair on that. I don't even pretend like I am family friendly. I really ain't. But I do teach though. Let me see. Like this, and then we put the hands about here. Thank you. And put the legs like this. Spider-Man pulls on one thing. Okay, I read that. Alright, make sure I read that. Yeah, I keep looking back and forth of other like people speaking if they're speaking. Alright. Like that. Now we have this particular pose, but it's still a little stiff and it still has its problems. So I'm going to, let me push this up a little bit. I'm going to redraw over it. So I'm going to turn it down. Come on, let's make it big as possible. We'll turn down the others so they're not too distracting. Okay. Okay, turn that down. Okay, so we have our main focus. Okay. Then I'm gonna turn this down up there. Like that. No, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. Let's see here. Now I'm using Clip Studio Paint. Okay, now where the anchor for me when I'm drawing characters, no matter what it is, whether it's a character design, OC making, or fan art, I always start where the head is. Some people start with the hands, which I commend them on that one, because I never start with the hands. I think that's kind of hard to do, but I do draw hands, but I just never thought it would make sense to do that. Okay, let me see here. Like that. Okay, like that. Make sure the neck is kind of like, and then curve this. We may have to extend this chest a little bit more. But that's okay. For me, I don't have the most up-to-date Clip Studio Paint. I use just regular like references and stuff, and because I don't have it up-to-date, I don't have to pay the subscription. So I have technically Clip Studio for free to a degree. I bought it for what, $60 or $70 back before it became a subscription base. As long as you don't like upgrade to the most latest version, if you have not the latest version of it, you can probably get away with it. And I was grandfathered in, so maybe this is why I'm not have to pay. I'm pretty sure they'll eventually make me have to like upgrade eventually or something. But I don't need to because I don't really care for the. I don't care for any of that. I don't care for any of that. So, all that extra features and stuff. Not because they're bad or anything. It's just that I don't want to pay. It'd be probably cool to have them, but I don't have time to pay for all that shit. Thank you. And always remember when you're drawing your characters, doing a pose or something, especially if they're overlapping, nothing's wrong with drawing through the character because it gives you a more accurate feel of what's happening from their point of view. So if you're drawing a character and they're like overlapping, say like this head is overlapping this arm, I would draw through the body and make sure it's connecting correctly so you don't have a disjointed or a disembodied character doing something that looks wild and doesn't make a lot of logical sense. It just makes more sense doing it that way. Some people can get away with it. I'm not saying it's not possible, but like it's best just to do it, especially if you're a beginner or you're just trying or you're just like getting into doing like dynamic poses and stuff. Try to make sure that becomes a habit that you draw through the characters, and then when you feel confident, then you can erase the excess parts of the drawing and stuff, so it can look a lot more accurate, and it won't feel weird or awkward to like, you know, watch them. And also, biggest thing that a lot of people don't do, and I'm guilty of doing this myself, so I'm no one special, but always remember to flip your canvas because you'd be surprised how much the drawing could look good. Okay, yeah, so rest in peace to Charlie, I understand. I think it still has the one-time fee on Amazon. I'll have to do some more research. I never really did that. I know it works for others. Yeah, like I don't know, like anyways, I think it has to be yeah, one-time fee. Yeah, I think it still has a one-time fee. I'm pretty sure. Did someone ask me a question? Someone asked me something else. I've been wondering how to draw anatomy. I really want to know. What do it says, what do when deadline coming up and haven't started a canvas in the studio? Any music recommendations? Wait, are you asking for studio recommendations or asking for a deadline thing? Like a deadline advice? Or is it both? Just to make sure I'm on that page. I'm pretty sure asking about both, but I'm not too sure if that was like a one question in one type thing. I'm pretty sure that what that was. I'm doing what do you call it? We're doing gesture drawing, action poses, practice. We're doing warm-ups, and then I'm gonna go do some perspective work as we do some reactions, and then if we have time, we'll play video games. Since Mikey's here, I don't know if he wants to play a game or if he's too busy. We can always play another day. Is it a real job or is it like are you saying you have art block or something like that? Let me see. That's what I'm hearing. Laters. Okay. But if you are tired, bro, you don't have to play game. I can always just draw and call it night, because I know you probably are busy or just tired. Baked potatoes. To be honest, a lot of people don't like it when I say this, but like I don't think a lot of people agree with me on this, but it's okay. Opinions to opinions. But I don't think art block exists the way that people portray it to be. And when I say this, I don't mean saying you don't know what to draw. that's fine. It's just saying art block is kind of like a ridiculous thing to say. Because the reason I say this is because when people say I have art block, I know it's usually it's a I wouldn't say the word dog whistle, but it's a term that's used to say I don't know what to draw, not because they don't know what to draw. It's just I don't know what to draw that would be cool enough for me to get praise for when I post it on the internet and make people think that I'm a competent artist for whatever I'm drawing. So if I'm drawing like a Sonic drawing, I do both. Whether references or non-references. I've drawn so many references that I get visual library. So that's the irony. A lot of people think don't use references to improve, but you need references to know what to draw. And after a while drawing them, you have an idea how to draw them without using reference. It's like riding a bike. After a while, without the training wheels, you don't need them. Usually I use it for if I'm on like a schedule or something, or I'm doing something for a student and they need to learn something. I need to give them a visual understanding, and for songs, I would say there's a lot of Sleep Token. I hope do you listen to Sleep Token? Sleep Token is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think most people can listen to Sleep Token. So like why is this? Oh, it's just too loud. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people say the word art block, but I don't think that's true. I think what's happening is that it's not that they don't know what to draw. They just want to draw something that is cool enough or something that interests them enough to look so professionally done that if it's not on the level of like a professional at the level one at the level one stage they're going to like say it's horrible. Well, yeah, it's horrible in the sense of like it's not professionally made, but you can't put yourself in that position of like saying it's horrible. You're learning. If anything, that's an improvement that you're at least trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of beginners don't listen to this reasoning. They listen to like, oh, let's go. So maybe my recommendation is a little. Who else can I recommend? There's wait, what's the other one? Sleep Theory? Wow, sleep. There's Sleep Theory, there's Sleep Token, there's that one dude, I forgot his name. I gotta go check it out real quick. Give me a second. But a lot of them do that, but I'm not saying like all of them are just like trying to get praise, not saying that, but majority of them do. Some people are just genuinely trying to improve and they don't know what to draw. That's fine. So the way to combat this problem is don't draw things that you think is cool. Draw things that you need to draw. So, like for instance, if you're trying to draw a character that's really cool, first thing, can you draw hands, right? Because if you can't draw hands, worrying about drawing a cool character is almost useless, because if you can't draw their hands doing something or their legs, you're kind of, screwed. So why would you draw something that is so elaborate when you can draw something that's much simpler, like draw hands for 30 days or draw legs for 30 days. Just drawing those things usually impresses people by default, because a lot of people don't have the time or they don't have the patience. So it makes no sense to sit there, and this is where a lot of beginners make this mistake. They think the idea of practice means draw a bunch of like masterpieces in a setting. No, you're supposed to be practicing. So like, thank you. But like, thank you, I appreciate it. But like, a lot of people make that mistake. They think they have to make a masterful drawing every time they do what they refer to as practice. That is not practice. If anything, you're mistaking the idea of practice with literally doing an artwork that's supposed to be rendered and colored and everything and line work. No, dude. If you don't know how to draw these things, you know what I'm saying, you need to work on the things that you're most weakest in, right? Especially if you have a particular niche you want to get into. Let's say like you're doing mecha work, right? Or mecha drawings. You want to make sure that the mecha drawings look like mechs, right? So you have to get good at your geometric shapes. Still have to know how to draw like hands and arms and legs to a degree, because even though they're robots, they're still humanoid to a degree. They may not be organically drawn, but they're still going to have those like those similar characteristics. So you pretty much have to draw anatomy anyway, right? So like it really up to the user who's drawing. So even if you're drawing like furry art or some crap like that, you can always like bounce back from it by learning, and then learning how to draw like animal legs, animal arms, animal paws, you know what I'm saying, like different animals types, or just one particular animal type. You don't have to draw all animals. You can draw like a bunch of wolves and dogs and, you know, puppies. You know, they all fall in almost in the same category amongst each other one way or another. So a lot of people make this mistake where they have to make a art piece and call that practice. That is not practice. If anything, you're gaslighting yourself to think that you have to draw everything into a masterpiece. That's not how professionals practice. They practice what they have problems with. So if you suck at drawing hands, focus on just drawing hands alone. And then when you feel so super confident that you can do it in a second nature type thing, move on to the next thing that connects to hands. So if you suck at drawing hands, draw hands. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Sorry, I can't do that. You gotta pay for that. That's a request. I don't do a free request. I'm sorry. This foot is too far back. Okay, that's where the problem's coming in. Sorry, I don't do free requests, bro. If you want to buy and get your name signed and me sent to you,